Back tonight, Paula, over the contentious remarks that President Trump made this morning about Germany and other NATO allies. And it seems even members of his staff, right at that table, had a strong reaction. WBZ political analyst John Keller is here with the details. John?
Well, Liam, we've all grown familiar with the way the president's top aides act during his controversial monologues. They're attentive, agreeable, admiring. But then our body language expert told us to take a second look at this morning's explosive NATO breakfast. And here's what we saw.
Your message is having an impact.
It's one thing to see NATO officials and foreign leaders struggling to absorb the president's aggressive rhetoric, but quite another to see the president's own aides as uncomfortable as they were today.
Germany is totally controlled by Russia.
Watch Secretary of State Mike Pompeo during this portion of Mr. Trump's tirade against the Germans.
We're supposed to protect you against Russia, but they're paying billions of dollars to Russia, and I think that's very inappropriate.
He put his hand over his face, but he also looked down a bit. He just didn't want to look at it. He just wanted to hide.
NATO envoy Kay Bailey Hutchinson of Texas was known for her ready smile as a U.S. senator, but not today.
They could increase it immediately tomorrow and have no problem. I don't think it's fair to the United States.
She didn't smile at all throughout. However, there were a couple of times where she gave what I would call the I'm sorry smile to someone on the other side of the table.
And our expert says Chief of Staff John Kelly appeared to be beside himself.
When you take the drinking, the shifting around and being antsy in his seat, the looking down or looking away whenever Trump said something negative or writing, it was consistent that whenever it was almost like Trump pressed the button and they reacted.
Well, late today, Liam, the White House press secretary said Kelly's display of displeasure was because, quote, ready for this?
Yeah.
He was expecting a full breakfast and there were only pastries and cheese, end quote. And, you know, that's a pretty nasty thing to say about a distinguished veteran like General Kelly.
Is there any chance she was trying to be sarcastic, do you think? That was her official statement to the Washington Post about why Kelly had turned away there.
I don't know how to explain it. All I can tell you is this is not the first time Kelly's body language has drawn quite a bit of attention. And all three there, Pompeo, Hutchinson, Kelly, people who've been around the track who understand there's a certain way to treat people to get what you want, to build alliances. My guess is they don't feel this is the way.
John Keller, thank you very much. Paula, over to you.